Hello, Ed and Bill. I know you talked with Taylor yesterday, and I know Taylor was frustrated and you guys were frustrated too, and we wanted to just cover a few things with you. We actually continue to work very hard on the boat. Since first day was here last time, we have repainted the sides, and as we discussed with Ed, that was, we did that, and we didn't charge for that paint work. We have also, Bill instructed us to purchase your rub rail, and so here's your new rub rail. This came from Jim Thorpe in Idaho, and the rub rail, this is 6 pieces here. There's a 15-foot piece that runs from the cutwater back 15 foot, and then there's a second piece. There's a second piece that runs from that joint back to the back of the boat. And so a 2-week wait on these guys, and while we were waiting for the 2 weeks, I don't have the example to show you, but there's actually a piece of wood that we might run later on in the shop. There's a piece of wood that fills this space back here that we've made that still fills that space, so that when you do run up against something, it doesn't smash the rub rail. And then the other thing is these sharp edges. We don't want these sharp edges to actually touch the boat. So that's been going on. We also had to do some corrective work on the dash. The dash, when we pulled the tape from having done the decks, it pulled some varnish off the dash, which really shouldn't have done that, but it pulled varnish off the dash. So we have completely stripped and refinished and put 12 coats of varnish on the dash. So we also have put the flooring in, and I might remind you that that piece of flooring is the only piece that we were able to use that your other restorer, it's just a slightly different color, even though we've painted it with the same paint. That's this only a piece that your other restorer had right. We had to replace this one, and the one under the seat. And so our most recent discovery at the end of last week was that, and you can see we've installed the steering gearbox as well. But anyway, the most recent discovery last week was that the piece of wood that goes, the flooring that goes in front of the front seat is too narrow on the sides, and the hole in the flooring doesn't line up with the shifter. So it's almost like it didn't even go to this boat. So we weren't able to react to that last week because we had, quite frankly, we weren't anticipating that we were going to have another issue with the flooring in this boat. And then one last issue that we ended up with on the same day